Now Marquise Moore. That one was batted away by Zach Van Patten, but Marquise got it back and got the bucket. Tornadoes back the other way. Inside the paint here. Now outside for three. It's good from Mo Sharif. Andrews. Now, as the Mustangs are up 6-5, that one goes off of Sharif and out of bounds. And it'll be Mustangs ball. It's a good try from Mo Sharif. But instead, the Mustangs retain possession. Here's Aiden Valencia to inbound it. Looks to Sadiq, and it's tipped away by Sharif again. Using a long reach to his advantage there. Mustangs will inbound it once again. 6-5 they lead right now. As Josh Andrews passes it quickly to Sadiq Moore. Sadiq makes two Tornadoes run into each other briefly. Here's Valencia for three. No! It's rebounded by Sharif. Quickly back the other way, the Tornadoes. Sharif pulls up inside the paint there. It's rebounded by Marquise Moore. Sadiq throws one to Andrews for three, and he missed it. Taken away by Sharif. Six to 5 Mustangs. Sharif working his way inside the paint, pulls up, and it's rebounded by Jakai Pulley. Valencia. Foul on Valencia there. It'll be an offensive charge against Valencia. Checking into the game is Aramis Melkonian for the Tornadoes. 42 in black. Same colors as the girls' game. Hoover in black, Muir in white. Handoff there to Herrera. As Tornadoes working quickly here. Zach Van Patten. Herrera looks for three, and it didn't go. It's rebounded by Jakai Pulley. They fight for it. Jump ball. And possession will stay with the Tornadoes. We're still in the 6-5 Muir lead here. As the Tornadoes get the ball. Van Patten lost it, and a foul is called. Second foul against Aiden Valencia. Second team foul as well. Checking into the game is Mo Sharif. As he comes in for, I believe that's one of the Van Patten boys. 11. Herrera with the ball. Works it outside. Taken away by Sadiq Moore. Sadiq gets the ball back. Here's Josh Andrews outside three-point arc. Working his way inside the paint, pulls up for a jumper and gets it. Joshua Andrews. Tornadoes back the other way. Ackerman. Sharif for a long three, and it didn't go. It's rebounded by Valencia. With that defensive board, Mustangs quickly back the other way. One of those fast-paced games, and Sharif with the steal. Gets it to Van Patten. Van Patten pulls up, and he's got a bucket. A quick layup there from Van Patten. 8-7 Mustang lead. Sadiq Moore. Inside the paint to Jakai Pulley. Pulling up for a quick layup, and he's got it. Quickly back the other way. Sharif draws the foul. Foul is on Marquise Moore. That's his first. Sharif to the line, misses the first one. Coming into the game is number 3, Bradley Jones. He's wearing 3 again tonight. Comes in for Aiden Valencia. Tornadoes ready for a substitution as well, as Sharif nails the second free throw. It's 10-8 now, Mustangs. Inbounded to Marquise Moore. So here's Josh Andrews with the basketball. Working inside the paint, gets the bucket! Josh Andrews with his second field goal there. Foul called against the Mustangs as quick transition from the Tornadoes. We'll send Justin Herrera to the line. Foul is on Bradley Jones. He's wearing number 3 again tonight. That's usually Makai Clark's number, but Makai is not playing. Herrera nails the first free throw. It's now 12-9 Mustangs with the possession arrow in their favor. Second free throw incoming for Herrera. And he's got both of them. Quick inbound to Jakai Pulley. Andrews now with the basketball. Working his way inside the paint, now outside the three-point arc, working again inside the paint, and traveling is called against him. Possession back with the Tornadoes. Here's Zach Van Patten with the basketball. Mo Sharif. Now to Ackerman. Herrera. Back to Zach Van Patten. They wave off the basket on him as it'll be a traveling. Here's Brandon Hardy checking into the game for the Mustangs. He'll come in for Jakai Pulley. An interesting sub there for the Mustangs. Sadiq Moore with the basketball across half court. Sadiq inside to Marquise. Rebounded by Brandon Hardy for the bucket. Quickly back the other way, the Tornadoes. Herrera to Ackerman. Mo Sharif. Defended well by Sadiq Moore. Zach Van Patten, timeouts called by the Tornadoes. "30-second timeout called there by the Tornadoes. With 1:06 to go in the first quarter. Mustangs up 14-10. Right now, no team fouls against Hoover. As we get ready to play some more basketball here. 66 seconds to play in the first quarter. John Muir's up 14-10 on the Tornadoes. Inbounded by the Tornadoes at half court. Here's Zach Van Patten. Over to Herrera. Now to Sharif. Ackerman with the basketball. Back to Sharif. Working inside the paint. Gets the bucket. Mo Sharif. Here's Josh Andrews quickly back the other way. Pressured by Van Patten. Loses the ball as it's stolen. And another foul. The foul is against number 10, Brandon Hardy for the Mustangs. It's the 5th team foul against Muir. Another inbound here for the Tornadoes. Van Patten with the basketball. Now to Herrera. Over to Ackerman. Back to Sharif. Sharif working his way inside the paint. Pulls up for a shot. It didn't go. It's rebounded by Hardy. Hardy with the basketball. Now to Bradley Jones. Andrews will slow things down here with 8 seconds to play in the first quarter. Andrews lost the ball to Herrera. Quick dish to Ackerman, stolen away by Andrews again. And that is the end of the first quarter with the score John Muir 14, Hoover 12. Yep, there are 2 Van Pattens out there. 11 go to the Van Patten boys with Jay Van Patten. Yeah. So we're getting ready for the second quarter here from John Muir High School. This is part 2 of the doubleheader with the girls varsity team. A 56-14 win for the Mustangs girls varsity team. As an earlier start to this game, as the original posted time was 7 p.m. for tip-off. That got moved to 5. That's the quick change by me on the Game Mic app as the Mustangs inbound it here to start the second quarter. Aiden Valencia. Hardy outside to Jones. Taken away by Van Patten, number 11 for Hoover. Now here's Zach Van Patten. As there are 2 Van Pattens out on the court. Ooh, big block there from Brandon Hardy. Stolen by Jakai Pulley. And back the other way comes Hoover quickly. Ackerman. Quick layup. Ties the game at 14. Mustangs already in the offensive part of the court. Here's Bradley Jones. Quick feed to Hardy. Now outside to Sadiq Moore. He works his way inside the paint and loses the ball to Van Patten. That's 11 Van Patten. Mo Sharif with the basketball. Sharif works his way inside for a quick layup, and Hoover leads 16-14. A quick shot from Sadiq outside didn't go. Hoover back with it. Zach Van Patten. Here's Herrera. As they will feed this around the world. Outside. For 3 is Sharif. It's rebounded by Hardy. Sadiq inside. Gets his own rebound. Pulls up again and buries it. Sadiq Moore finished up his own play there off of his own rebound underneath the basket to tie the game at 16. We were tied at 14. Now we're tied at 16. Working his way inside with Zach Van Patten. Gave it to his brother. Here's Ackerman for 3. Nails it. Valencia. Inside the paint, there's a foul called. The foul is on Zach Van Patten. That's the first team foul against Hoover. And first personal against Zach Van Patten. Mustangs inbound it here. 19-16. Tornadoes have the lead. Foul here. Foul is against Mo Sharif, his first. Second team foul. Mustangs inbound it from behind the basket. Here's Jones for three. Didn't go. Rebounded by Hardy. But recovered was Jones again. Another offensive board for Brandon Hardy there. And losing the ball. Back the other way comes Mo Sharif. Pulls up for one. Ackerman gets the rebound and the layup to finish. 21-16 for Hoover on a 4-point run right now. I'm sorry, 5-point run right now. Valencia pulls up inside the paint. It didn't go. Back the other way for three is Sharif. Rebounded by Van Patten, Jay Van Patten. For three goes Ackerman. It didn't go. And it's rebounded by Jakai Pulley. And a foul called here. Jay Van Patten gets called for that foul. That's his first. Third team foul. Valencia nails the first free throw. Here comes the second shot for Eden Valencia. Cannot get it to go. It's rebounded by Zach Van Patten. Quickly the other way. Gets it back from his brother. Now Ackerman with it. Outside the three-point arc to Sharif. Working his way inside the paint. Feeds it to Ackerman. Now back inside the paint. Got his own rebound and cast it in. 23-17 for the Tornadoes. Jones for three. He's good! Bradley Jones with that three. 3-point game. Zach Van Patten the other way. Works outside. Now to Ackerman. Steps away. Inside layup is good. They are moving up and down the court like it's a tennis match now. Here's Aiden Valencia. Tipped off of Ackerman, but Marquise had it, and then it was bobbled by Jakai Pulley, and it is now Hoover basketball. They're up by 5, 25-20. 3:41 to go here in the second quarter. This is a quick one going by right now. They're speeding up and down the court too. Sharif to Ackerman. Now to Zach Van Patten. Almost lost it. Goes up for three. No, it's rebounded by Jones. Whoa, that was a high dish to Marquise, and a foul is called there on the shot. As Marquise will go to the line. Fouls against Ackerman. That's his first. Shooting two is Marquise Moore. 5-point game. Marquise cannot get the first one to go. Goes off and out. As Melkonian comes back into the game for Ackerman. 3:12 to play. Second free throw is up and no good from Marquise. Zach Van Patten the other way. Mo Sharif inside the paint, outside now. For a long three is Herrera, and he nails it. 28-20. Tornado lead. Josh Andrews motioning. Now inside the paint, tried to get that. He got his own rebound though. And travel is called against Andrews. He threw it off the side of the backboard and got it back. and then travel. Here's Mo Sharif. Melkonian. Still working their way outside the three-point arc. Sharif for three. Off and out. Zakai Poli with the rebound. Josh Andrews. Aiden Valencia now. Inside the paint, foul is called. Fouls on Zach Van Patten. Mustangs will inbound. Team fouls 5-4 Mustangs. Is that the second foul against 14? Yes. That's Zach Van Patten's second. So they put a little bit of time back on the clock. 2:08 is now put back on the clock. The fresh 35 on the shot clock. 5-point game. Josh Andrews. Now Bradley Jones. Inside to Marquise and foul on the shot. Jay Van Patten picks up his second. Marquise to the line. Cannot nail it. He's 0 for 3 right now as Ackerman checks back into the game. Here's the second shot for Marquise. And he can't nail it either. Zach Van Patten comes away with the ball. Marquise is now 0 for 4 from the free throw line. Here's Zach for 3, and it's rebounded by the Mustangs. Bradley Jones comes away with the ball and quickly loses it. Backcourt violation against the Mustangs. So Hoover will get the ball back. Up by 5 with 1:33 to play in the first half. Ackerman. Now to Herrera for 3. It's off the rim and in. 8-point lead for the Tornadoes. Aiden Valencia back up the other way. Now to Josh Andrews. Long pass to Jones looking for 3. No. Rebounded inside by Marquise Moore. He gets it back. Now to Valencia. Still inside the paint. Pressured by a few. Now to Zakai Poli. Marquise goes up and gets the bucket. Foul here. Foul on Josh Andrews. That's his first. Fouls. Team fouls are even at 6 apiece. 6-point lead for Hoover here as they will inbound it to Ackerman. Sharif outside three-point arc. Now inside to Van Patten. Zach Van Patten pulls up and it's rebounded by Josh Andrews. He's going to go up for a layup. It's no good. Rebounded by Marquise and a shot by Jones didn't go. Whistle blown here. No foul. Inbounded by Hoover. Here's Zach Van Patten with 10 on the game clock here. Outside to Ackerman. He works his way inside and it's taken away by Bradley Jones. Pulls up and it didn't go. That will send us to halftime here with the Hoover Tornadoes up 30-24 on the Mustangs. We'll take a quick break and get you some of the halftime stats.
Have you always wanted to be a sports broadcaster but didn't know how to get started? Well, Game Mic allows you to go out and practice, just like we need to practice as athletes. You can't get better without work, so gain that experience on Game Mic.
I really want to be a sports broadcaster but not sure how to get started.
Have you done any broadcasting before?
No, but I know I need experience, but just not sure how.
You should really download the Game Mic app. It allows anyone to create and broadcast at any time.
What games can I call?
Any youth sporting event. You can even share it out with family and friends so they can listen in.
That sounds great. I'll download today.
Are you a parent with multiple active kids? Are you at one event while your spouse is at another? That's where Game Mic comes in, the free app that allows anyone to broadcast live audio so that people can listen on the go and feel as if they were there. Game Mic, it's in the emotions.
Hey everyone, this is Chris Rivas, co-founder of Game Mic. Thank you for listening in. Game Mic was built so any school, any program, any sport, anytime can create a live audio broadcast. We believe audio brings moments to life. Download Game Mic today in the app and Google Play Store. Game Mic, it's in the emotions.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for listening into Game Mic. Action should resume as soon as your broadcaster is ready to go. This is Game Mic.
Max Preps is America's source for high school sports, and we're looking for more broadcasters out there that have an interest in providing live audio from their high school events. No experience needed, but it can be gained. Email socialmp@cbsinteractive.com to learn more. That's socialmp@cbsinteractive.com.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for listening into Game Mic. Action should resume as soon as your broadcaster is ready to go. This is Game Mic.
Have you always wanted to be a sports broadcaster but didn't know how to get started? Well, Game Mic allows you to go out and practice, just like we need to practice as athletes. You can't get better without work, so gain that experience on Game Mic.
I really want to be a sports broadcaster but not sure how to get started.
Have you done any broadcasting before?
No, but I know I need experience, but just not sure how.
You should really download the Game Mic app. It allows anyone to create and broadcast at any time.
What games can I call?
Any youth sporting event. You can even share it out with family and friends so they can listen in.
That sounds great. I'll download today.
Are you a parent with multiple active kids? Are you at one event while your spouse is at another? That's where Game Mic comes in, the free app that allows anyone to broadcast live audio so that people can listen on the go and feel as if they were there. Game Mic, it's in the emotions.
Hey everyone, this is Chris Rivas, co-founder of Game Mic. Thank you for listening in. Game Mic was built so any school, any program, any sport, anytime can create a live audio broadcast. We believe audio brings moments to life. Download Game Mic today in the app and Google Play Store. Game Mic, it's in the emotions.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for listening into Game Mic. Action should resume as soon as your broadcaster is ready to go. This is Game Mic.
Max Preps is America's source for high school sports, and we're looking for more broadcasters out there that have an interest in providing live audio from their high school events. No experience needed, but it can be gained. Email socialmp@cbsinteractive.com to learn more. That's socialmp@cbsinteractive.com.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for listening in to Game Mic. Action should resume as soon as your broadcaster is ready to go. This is Game Mic. What's up, everyone? Thanks for listening in to Game Mic. Action should resume as soon as your broadcaster is ready to go. This is Game Mic. What's up, everyone? Thanks for listening in to Game Mic. Action should resume as soon as your broadcaster is ready to go. This is Game Mic.
Sorry about the delay on the return here as we get ready for the third quarter. We're just checking the scoring with what they have in the book, because what we had down was Hoover had initially 31. There's a lot of scoring confusion going on right now. The book says Hoover has 29, which apparently that's what we're going by. So we'll go with that. So instead of it being 30 to 24 at the half, it's actually 29 to 24 Hoover. But still, there's a lot of confusion going on down here. We came away with 31 initially, then down to 30, and then now down to 29. We're gonna keep it at 31 though, as they will redo the inbound here to start the second half, as the clock wasn't properly set. Now it is. Let's go play basketball now. Shot clock isn't running though. Now it is. Here's Zach Van Patten with a spin move. Foul on the play here. Foul is against Josh Andrews. That's his second. personal. First team foul of the second half as the fouls, for those unfamiliar with basketball, reset at the half. Zach Van Patten with the basketball for the Tornadoes. Hands it off to Herrera. Now to Sharif. Quickly to Ackerman. Jay Van Patten gets the ball back. Now Mo Sharif. Working his way inside the paint. It's blocked. And now for three goes Ackerman and nails it. That was a three. That was a three. When they have both of their hands up, it was a three. Almost as if it's good in football. Here's Valencia pulling up and draws a foul. She was inside the paint looking for a field goal. Draws the foul. Fouls on Jay Van Patten. That's what they have down as his third. Free throw for Valencia is a roller, but goes in. Brandon Valencia nails, or I'm sorry, Aiden Valencia. His brother Brandon plays on the football team. Second free throw doesn't go for Aiden. Quickly back the other way is Zach Van Patten for the Tornadoes. Inside looking for a layup. It didn't go. His brother gets the rebound. Mo Sharif now. It's rebounded by Marquise Moore. After a failed field goal attempt there from Sharif. They blow the clock dead, or they blow the play dead here as they want Zach Van Patten to go fix the net there on the basket. And Ackerman had lost his shoe. He's trying to put it back on quickly. Doesn't look like it's on properly. Yeah, he was still fixing it, and that one goes off of Jay Van Patten and out of bounds. 32-25 lead here for Hoover is what they have on the scoreboard. But we have is 34. Sadiq Moore. Now to Josh Andrews outside the three-point arc. Motioning for his teammates to move. Inside to Sadiq, and he's got the bucket. Back the other way is Zach Van Patten for the Tornadoes. Now over to Justin Herrera, working his way inside. Pulls up for a layup, and a foul is called. Foul is on Aiden Valencia. That's his third personal, second team foul. As Herrera will go to the line for free throws. 32-27, Hoover lead. Herrera sinks the first one. Herrera makes the second. Quickly back the other way. Aiden Valencia gets run into by Ackerman, and a foul is called. Fouls on Ackerman for Hoover. As that's his second. Referee got the ball from a Muir soccer player in the corner drinking water. Kai Pulley is denied by Jay Van Patten. And now back the other way, Sadiq Moore on the steal. Mustangs, Valencia pulls up. And Marquise gets the rebound and the layup. Back the other way comes the Mustangs after a defensive rebound by Marquise Moore. Andrews to Sadiq Moore. Sadiq inside the paint to Marquise for the bucket. Van Patten, Zach was denied, but then Jay Van Patten got the rebound and cast in. Sadiq for John Muir back the other way. Outside to Andrews for three. It didn't go. It's rebounded by Valencia. Valencia is denied by Sharif, and the Mustangs will retain possession. Brandon Hardy checks back into the game for the Mustangs. Sadiq to inbound. Gets it inside to Jakai, and he lost the ball to Mo Sharif. As he makes a lead pass to Ackerman, working his way inside the paint. Cannot get that one to go as Brandon Hardy on the rebound. Quickly back the other way is Aiden Valencia. Pulls up for a layup and draws the foul. Fouls on Mo Sharif. They have it down for his second foul. And one here for Valencia, and he gets it. He finishes a three-point play. Zach Van Patten right outside the free throw line there. Rebounded by Jakai Pulley as that one didn't go for Van Patten. Is Marquise Moore comes back the other way and gets his layup. Now Zach Van Patten. Hand off to Herrera. Drive by from Valencia. Herrera inside the paint and no good. Rebounded by Marquise Moore. Here's Sadiq. Inside the paint. He got denied, but a foul was called. Fouls on Zach Van Patten, his third. Timeout called by Hoover. As we're tied at 36. Sometimes you turn a blind eye and don't notice the smallest of things. We're like full timeout called by Hoover. With 4:22 to go in the third quarter. Oh, I'm sorry, that was a 30-second. Four team fouls against the Tornadoes. They have possession arrow. 2 team fouls this half against the Mustangs so far. This one's been a spicy meatball of a basketball game for sure. Ask for marinara sauce on the side of that. Here's Sadiq Moore to the line. Gets the first one. Gets the second. Back the other way come the Tornadoes. Justin Herrera. That one tipped, but Ackerman gets the ball. Now Sharif with it. Working his way inside for a layup. Gets the bucket and the foul. Fouls on Brandon Hardy. That's his second. And they're doing something wrong here at the scorer's table. That is not the 10th foul. Sharif nails the free throw. Timeout called by the scorer's table. As they fix the fouls. It should be now 4 apiece is what they have up on the... Third team foul there. I had a brain fart on that one. Sadiq with a layup. Hoover back the other way. Mustangs up 40-39. Going to the scorers, Van Patten. Zach pulls up for an inside layup. Foul is on Brandon Hardy. That's his third. 40-39 Mustangs. Zach Van Patten misses the first one. Pending the second shot. Second shot is good, and we're tied at 40. Ball goes out of bounds right into the bleachers over to my left. Mustangs will inbound. Once again, according to the scorer's table, we're tied at 40. But tack on 2 to Hoover because we had 31. It should be 42 to 40, Hoover. Or what do you have there? 41. Score for us over here is 41-40 Hoover, but on the scorer's table it's 40 to 40. Timeout called by the Mustangs here. 30 seconds. With 3:29 to go in the third. Faith in her sister. They're from Altadena. Back to basketball here. Sadiq Moore will inbound it. Quick shot for 3! It's Brandon Hardy! Zach Van Patten the other way. Inside the paint. Field goal attempt is no good. Rebounded by Mo Sharif. He's got the basketball outside three-point land. Now inside the paint, pulls up for a layup, and it's good. 43-42 Mustangs according to the score. I'm sorry, that was Marquise pulling up, and it was no good. Back the other way come the Tornadoes. Quick shot from Sharif is no good. Rebounded by Marquise Moore. Here's Sadiq Moore. Give and go with Bradley Jones for 3, and it didn't go. It went off with Sharif and out of bounds. Possession stays with the Mustangs. According to our book, it would be tied at 43. Quick steal by Herrera. Layup attempt is no good. Rebounded by Jakai Pulley. Back the other way come the Mustangs. In a 1-point lead, according to the scorer's table. What do you have it at? 43. Here's Marquise with a bucket. Zach Van Patten with the ball. Pulls up for a 2. It didn't go. Rebounded by his brother Jay. And then Zach draws a foul. Fouls on Sadiq Moore. That's his first. 15th foul. Sending Zach Van Patten to the line. Nails the first one. Second one is no good. A foul is called on Mo Sharif. Quick substitution. That's his second personal foul, 15 foul. They have him down for his third, apparently. There's no other 24 to go off of. Sadiq Moore inside, no good. Jakai pulls up and gets the bucket and one. Give him the rebound and the bucket. As free throw here for Jakai. No good. Possession stays with the Tornadoes off of that. According to the scorers table, it's 47-43 Mustangs. Ooh, drive-by from Marquise. Here's Ackerman. Here's Herrera. Tried to feed Jay Van Patten. Ackerman tries for three and nails it. Assist to Jay Van Patten on that one. Brandon Hardy now to Josh Andrews. Around the world to Sadiq. Inside to Jakai. Pulls up and gets the bucket. Quickly back the other way comes Hoover. Once again, the score from the scorers table is fluctuated. Here's Van Patten pulling up for a field goal. Didn't go. Rebounded by Marquise Moore. Sadiq for three. Off the backboard and away. Rebounded by Ackerman. 40 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Hoover slows it down. Zach Van Patten with the ball. Mo Sharif fakes a three. Inside, gets it back. Inside now, rebounded by Jakai Pulley. Sadiq Moore, layup is good from Sadiq. Hoover back the other way with 6 to shoot. Van Patten pulls up there. Just outside the free throw line is rebounded by Hardy. Sadiq, no, it just didn't go. As that is the end of the third quarter with what, according to the scorers table, is a 51-46 lead for the John Muir Mustangs. We have 47 over here. As we have 1 quarter of basketball to go. Here's, oddly enough, this is my 4th game keeping stats for the Mustangs boys varsity basketball team. They have something going with me keeping stats for them. I'm not going to say what it is yet. But just know they have a streak going with me as their stats keeper. Fun fact, this is the second doubleheader I've gotten to witness. My first doubleheader was a Cal State Dominguez Hills basketball game with my mentor, David Smock. The broadcasting world misses him. But I'm honored by everything. Every opportunity he's given me is this ball is off of a Hoover tornado, and the Mustangs will retain possession. Broadcasted here on the Game Mic app. Marquise Moore works inside and gets a bucket. Almost running out of space for him on the points here. Zach Van Patten works inside. Ackerman pulls up for three. It's short. Rebounded by the Mustangs, Marquise Moore, and there's a foul called. Foul is called on Herrera. That is his first. Puts the Mustangs in the bonus. 7th team foul against Hoover. As the Angels will walk down the court, because with the bonus, the Mustangs will now shoot 1-1. Hoover coach calls timeout. Full timeout called by Hoover. With what at the scores table is a 53-46 Mustangs lead with 7:20 to go in the game. One, two, three. Hoover should have 2 timeouts left. Mustangs should have 4. Right now, the timeouts are being displayed incorrectly as well. This shows both teams have 3 timeouts. So once again, over here, I have Hoover with 2 full timeouts left. Mustangs with a 30-second timeout and 3 full timeouts. We have 47 over here, right? 47 for Hoover. We still have 47 over here for Hoover. They have 46 for Hoover on the scoreboard. As Josh Andrews will go to the line shooting 1-1. It doesn't go. It's rebounded by Jay Van Patten. His brother Zach comes the other way. Here's Justin Herrera, now to Sharif. Jay Van Patten to Zach. Outside, Sharif pulls up for 3, and it didn't go. It's rebounded by Brandon Hardy. A big tip there from Zach Van Patten. Hardy pulls up for 3, and it didn't go. It's rebounded by Ackerman. They call a foul on Muir. Muir side arguing for a travel here. Fouls against Marquise Moore. That's his second. 16 foul. Hoover to inbound here. The gym got strangely quiet. Still is strangely quiet. Zach Van Patten inside the paint. Sharif outside the 3-point line. Dribbles. It to Zach Van Patten. Outside to Sharif. Pulls up for 3. Off the rim. Rebounded by Andrews. Mustangs back the other way. Andrews, no! Rebounded by Pulley, and he's got the bucket! Quickly back to Herrera. Outside to Zach Van Patten. Way inside. Inside to Dave Van Patten. Sadiq Moore with the basketball. Whistle's blown as it'll be Hoover basketball. Ackerman inbounds it to Van Patten. Zach Van Patten up the court. Both teams in the bonus as the foul is on Brandon Hardy. What they have down for his third. That should be his 4th. Outside Sharif for 3. He's got it. Mo Sharif nails a 3-pointer. Both teams in the bonus, the single bonus. Scores table has 55-51 Mustangs. We have 55-52. Andrews with the ball. Sadiq. Back to Andrews. Ross Andrews. Gives it back to Sadiq Moore. Inside the paint to Jakai Pulley. It's tipped. 12 to shoot. Sadiq Moore gets it back. Outside to Andrews. Works his way inside the paint. Pulls up. And gets the bucket! Josh Andrews. That a crazy bounce of the ball here. Hoover. Substitution here as Bradley Jones comes into the game for Brandon Hardy, who's got 4 fouls. They have him up for 3, but we have him for 4. Ackerman inbounds to Zach Van Patten. Working his way below the basket. Looking for someone to pass to. Gives it to Sharif. He's outside the 3-point line. Now to Ackerman. Back to Sharif. Pulls up for 3. Off the rim. Rebounded by Jakai Pulley. Oh, and a big block by Jay Van Patten. Wins possession back for the Tornadoes. Ackerman pulls up. It's rebounded by Sadiq Moore. Sadiq with the ball. Outside the 3-point line. Now inside layup is good from Sadiq. Tornadoes back the other way. Zach Van Patten. Stumble step inside the paint. Spin move outside. Ackerman for 3. Off the rim and out. Bradley Jones with the ball for the Mustangs. Gives it to Andrews. Now to Sadiq Moore. Sadiq. Quick pass to Andrews. Outside 3-point line. Back to Sadiq. Starter step. Inside. Layup is good from Sadiq. Sharif. Outside to Ackerman for 3. Off the rim. Rebounded by Sadiq Moore. Josh Andrews slows things down. 3:23 to play in the game. Scores table has it 61-51 Mustangs. Oh, and that one didn't go. I think that was a shot by Bradley Jones. He looked for 3. And Jakai Pulley lost the rebound. Timeout is called by Hoover. They have 1 full timeout left, as that's their second full timeout, with 3:08 to go. It is what the scores table has is 61-51 Hoover. We have 52, right? We have 52 over here for Hoover. Both teams in the bonus. As possession arrow stands with Hoover, both teams with 17 fouls this half. Still a lot of basketball to be played here in part 2 of this doubleheader between the Mustangs and Tornadoes. Three minutes, 8 seconds to go in the game. Good music choice from John, who's got the public address and he's our arena DJ tonight here from the gym at John Muir High School. He's a teacher at Blair High School. I'm sorry, Washington Middle School, which is now Octavia Butler, who is also an alum of John Muir High School. Inside dish there to Jay Van Patten. Sharif works his way inside the paint. Now outside, pulls up for 3. Off the rim, rebounded by Jones. Cross half court is Josh Andrews.